Have you ever wondered what happens when someone famous shares photos that surprise even adults? Well, we are talking about Teri Hatcher, the actress who became a household name from television shows such as Desperate Housewives. But not for her acting. This story is about her photos that raised eyebrows around the world. You might think this is just another celebrity story, but it is much more unusual than it seems. Teri Hatcher has always been known for her talent and charm. But over the years, some of the photos she shared, especially in bikinis, created a lot of discussion. These were not just ordinary beach photos. People found them a bit shocking, even for adults, and that made headlines everywhere. Now, before we continue, let us understand why this became such a big topic. Teri has been in the public eye for decades. Fans remember her from her television roles and magazine appearances. But in recent years, some photos surfaced online showing her in ways that many people thought were not suitable for general audiences. It is not about judging her. She is an adult and can choose what to share, but the reactions were intense. When these photos appeared, fans and media reacted in different ways. Some people thought it was harmless, just a person enjoying the beach. But others felt it crossed a line. Even social media debate started, where adults discussed if these images were appropriate to post publicly. That is why it became a big deal. You might be wondering, why would an adult actor share photos that cause so much attention? There are a few reasons. Celebrities often share personal pictures to connect with fans. Sometimes they want to show they are healthy, confident, or simply enjoying life. But because they are famous, everything they post gets more eyes than a normal person's post. And when people react strongly, the story spreads fast. It is also important to understand that Teri Hatcher has had a long career. She started acting as a young woman and worked hard for every role. She is creative and confident. For her, sharing a photo might just be about freedom or fun. But when millions of people see it, it can become controversial. That is what happened here. Some adults argued that the photos were not appropriate for general viewing. Others defended her, saying that adults should have the right to share their images as they like. This created a mix of opinions online. It is a reminder that fame can make normal things feel extreme, because everyone is watching. And in the modern world, even a simple beach photo can become a headline. Another interesting part is how online culture affects how we see these photos. The internet can make even small things seem huge. Something that might be ordinary in private becomes a major topic when shared publicly. This is why celebrities have to be careful about what they post. Even adults who are confident and famous can face criticism. But let us not forget the human side of this story. Teri Hatcher is a real person with feelings. She has faced criticism, but she also has fans who support her. Sharing photos is her choice, and her life is not just about controversy. She has done incredible work in acting, charity, and public appearances. These photos are only one part of her story. This whole situation also teaches an important lesson. Fame brings attention, but it also brings judgment. Celebrities can post pictures, but those images might be interpreted in ways they never imagined. That is why it is always important to think before posting online. And it is also important for fans to remember that everyone deserves respect, even when we disagree with their choices. So what can we learn from Teri Hatcher's bikini photo story? First, fame can magnify anything, even something as simple as a personal photo. Second, opinions about what is appropriate can vary a lot. And third, behind the headlines, there is a human being making choices just like anyone else. It is easy to get caught up in reactions, but understanding the context is more important. Everyone sees things differently, and Teri Hatcher's story is a reminder of that. While some photos may surprise people, it is important to look at the bigger picture: her career, her work, and her life beyond the headlines. What matters most is respect, understanding, and remembering that behind every famous name, there's a real person. Thanks for watching. If you found this story interesting, share your thoughts below. And remember, not everything online is exactly what it seems. Some stories are bigger than a single photo.